songs.
Wow, that's great.
Pretty much, I've done every country in Europe. I've done Asia. I've done Africa several times. Pretty much most of the Caribbean countries too. North, South America. And now I'm in Hawaii.
Yeah, the tour is bringing you out.
Yep, just keep moving.
Oh, wow.
Spreading the word of, because I make morally conscious music.
Yeah, man.
It's lovers rock or morally conscious music. You know, I mean, I'm making music that 1,000 years from now, people will look at it as a beacon in a storm.
Yeah.
You know, a beacon of moral consciousness, something level-headed. You know, I mean,
yeah.
1,000 years from now.
That's what
life
it's
is a
all
cycle,
about.
you know.
Yes.
Planet keep going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing to hear you say all that. That is awesome, man. What a blessing. You know, you've come from all that, and here you are right now in Kauai on the radio, and you know we do this Kauai Live show every week, and we've had a lot of artists, but we haven't had any Jamaican artists, and not good Jamaican artists too.
Oh, come on.
So, so it's nice to have you sit in the studio and do Kauai Live with me, and what a blessing it is. So tell me, are you visiting Kauai with? Are you on a tour, or are you here with like your manager, or how does it all work?
Well, we're here on what we call reconnaissance, music reconnaissance. So we're promoting and, you know,
promoting,
performing one or two little things. So, you know, doing one or two things, promoting. My team, well, a very, very good friend of mine from about 23 years now.
Okay.
He was like, for years, 10 years ago, actually, I did an interview on this station, Kauai.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was remote by phone.
Okay,
And
so
I
you
think,
did, nice.
I think I was in Europe at the time.
Wow.
We did that interview. But we're here this time performing one or two things and just promoting the music. You know, I mean, letting people get more and more a taste of the music.
Right.
You know, giving people the opportunity to make their decision. Do I like it or don't I like it?
Wow, what a blessing. So while you guys are listening, we got Edge Michaels on the air, and let's go into another one of your tracks here. We just heard the 21, Equal Rights. You have another one you like to play?
You know what? Let's This Love This Life is a new track that we just put out. Number 10 actually.
All right, let's get into track number 10, and then we'll talk about it after it. Here's Edge Michaels. Thanks for listening. It's Kauai Live.
For the love of a woman, oh yeah, oh yeah. First of all, let me break it down. Whenever you're around, there's no place I'd rather be. These facts I refuse to beat around. So firmly I stand my ground. Might as well admit I am your clown. There's a way beyond your beauty, much stronger call than duty. And I'm committed, yes I'm committed. This feeling so much bolder than any battlefield or soldier. But I'm committed, yes, I'm committed to this love, this life, be it wrong or right. Life is a moment in time, and I've given mine to this love, this life, be it wrong or right. Oh, I'm a believer, I believe in love. Now I've got your attention. This is my observation. I've opened up my heart Yes, I'm committed. Oh, being time is so expensive. Why not be more aggressive? I'm committed. Yes, I'm committed to this love, this life. Be it wrong or right. Life is a moment in time, and I've given mine to this love, this life. Be it wrong or right. Oh, I'm a believer. I believe in love. To this love, this life. Be it wrong or right. Life is a moment in time, and I've given mine to this love, this life. Be it wrong or right. Oh, I'm a believer. I believe in love. First of all, let me break you down. Whenever you're around, there's no place I'd rather be.
Yes, I love this song.
Yeah, that's a new track.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a new one we just put out. Well, we put that out in 2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And where did you record this song at?
Well, that song was recorded in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, that song was recorded in Florida.
And is there some kind of studio that is popular there in Florida?
Actually, I have a studio at home.
So you have
that
a-
was recorded at my house.
Oh, so you home in Jamaica?
Florida.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you have
I have a
home
house in Florida.
In Florida,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so I spend a lot of time in Florida. I go back and forth.
Okay, what part of
So,
Florida?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it a big Jamaican community out there or what?
Yeah. Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. Sunrise. There's a huge Jamaican community in South Florida.
I would imagine
The
so.
weather in South Florida is very similar
Tropical.
to Jamaican
Yeah,
weather.
yeah.
Well, to Hawaiian weather
Yeah,
too.
yeah. We're on the same line across.
Right.
Just to all the listeners right now, we got Edge Michael in the studio at KKCR in Princeville, live right now on Kauai Live. And he's here. We're talking about his songs, his music, his tours. And we just heard his track right here, This Love, This Life. And, man, what a great track this was. And I know you said you had 2 number 1 songs. And could you just tell the people how that happened and the name of the songs?
Well, a couple of years ago, we did If It Ain't One Thing, It's Another. It's actually a remake of a Richard Dimplesfield song. And I was with a label at the time, Fire Queen Productions. They were in the promotion and marketing side. Because I pretty much all my recording, most of my stuff is done under Jams Inc.,
Okay.
which is a label that I control.
Okay.
So we're independent. We're fully independent. We have partnerships with a few other, distributors and companies.
That's your
But
your
Jams
Jam-
Inc. is
Jams
mine.
Inc. Okay. And so, like Pro Tools, what exactly?
Well, we do use Pro Tools, and you have to remember we've been recording since we were toddlers.
Right.
Been recording on reel-to-reel 2-inch,
Right.
1-inch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Splicing. And all that stuff,
Yeah. So we're from that old school recording era.
What a
Now we're
blessing.
using Pro Tools.
Technic.
Yeah.
Big boards.
Yeah,
and stuff, yeah.
I mean, having a recording studio at home now has become extremely easy.
Right.
And when I say extremely easy, some might wonder why I say that, and how. How do I mean?
Right.
You just need a computer, really.
Right.
For people like myself, that we are somewhat OCD and perfectionist.
Hey, that makes the music
Perfectionist.
good, though. That makes the music good,
Yeah,
right?
so we have to have like particular microphones and
Right.
that sort of thing. A particular drum set, that's
Yeah.
for sound, because
For
we're
the
looking
sound.
for a sound.
Right. It's production.
Yeah, we're looking for a particular sound.
Yeah.
So people like myself having a studio, it's just a little bit more technical
Okay.
than a computer. That's
Right.
all you really need. A
Yeah.
computer with Pro Tools on it. There's Cubase. There tons of other,
Right.
Ableton. There are tons of production stuff that you can do now. Back in the days, well, I'm saying back in the days like it's so long ago. It's really not that long ago. In the
Right.
90s,
Yeah.
for example, in the early 90s, you had to go to a professional studio with a reel-to-reel machine.
Right. And did you do any of that?
I did tons of that.
Any big names
did
that we
tons
would
of that.
know in Jamaica?
Well, I worked at Tough Kong, worked at Dynamics, Green Island Music, tons of, because I recorded a lot.
Right.
I've done a lot of recording. I mean, in my catalog at the moment is maybe 180 songs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And if I add what I did in 2020, unreleased material that I did in 2020, we're looking at maybe 200, close to 200 songs.
Wow. It's a lot of a
It
lot
may,
of music.
no, it may
yeah.
sound like a little number,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of material.
It's working. You're
Yeah.
a working musician. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I've done a lot of backing vocals
Okay.
too. So
Wow. All
you know,
right.
well, like I said, I've never done anything else but music.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
It's
hey,
all
it's
music.
work. It's work.
That's
you
all
know?
music. For me, it's not work.
Oh,
it's like breathing. It's life.
Right. It's
Yeah.
part of life. Yeah.
It's like music for me. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle. It's just that's my life. That's what I live. Music.
Right.
It's like
It's reality,
If
yeah.
anybody was to ask me, what are you doing now? Are you not playing music, or what's your job now? It's like asking me if I'm breathing.
Right. Yeah. So I know we were talking about the 2 number 1 songs, but could you just name
yes.
those songs again?
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Okay.
And Kill Some City.
Okay.
We'll play them a little bit later on in the show.
Okay.
Yeah, sometime.
Yeah, because we definitely want people to know about how to find these songs. Maybe they never heard them, so we want to make sure that they can access them. And
Well, the easiest way is once you Google the name Edge Michael, a bunch of stuff is gonna come out at you.
right,
If it ain't one thing, well, SoundCloud,
right,
pretty much any internet base, you can find my music.
find it. Yeah,
If you have iTunes or Apple Music, I'm on there. If you have Amazon Music, I'm on there. I mean, Spotify, SoundCloud, you name it.
right.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
It's all
It's all, but the
Edge
name
Michael.
is Edge Michael.
Okay.
So
All-
any
all
one
the
of
way
those you
across.
go, it's
Yeah.
Edge Michael.
yeah,
So Instagram.com, Edge Michael. Twitter.com/Edge Michael. Snapchat, Edge Michael.
Okay.
Facebook, Edge Michael.
right.
And it's all across the board. It's Edge Michael.
Well, good man. That's it's good that you get it out there so people can know where to find you, your music. If they want you to do a show, a concert, a tour. It's
Well-
sending the links out to the masses.
Definitely. So as of late 2019, I'm not with the company Fire Queen Productions anymore.
Okay.
So we're back fully in the fold of Jams Inc. So we're doing pretty much everything through Jams Inc.
Okay.
We've been in discussions with a few different entities, different companies, but we haven't signed anything yet.
Okay.
So currently for bookings, it's all Jams Inc. But once you Google us, once you Google Edge Michael,
Right.
you'd be able to reach me. It's
Comes
easy.
up.
Dub plate, all that stuff. Everything is just run
Nice.
that way.
So you said you were saying that you're a drummer. So did you start as well? Obviously, you're always saying, but how did the drumming come into the part of what you're doing? Like, and have you done work with bands or?
Well, I'll tell you this much. Me playing an instrument, this is how it really started. So I had a band, my first band, in the grill,
Okay.
playing on the
What was
on
it
the
called?
hotel Sharp.
Sharp. Okay.
Yeah, playing on the hotel circuit.
Nice.
So the experience is that the drummer was always late.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people, I don't like to say it sometimes, but I'm a stickler for time.
Okay.
If it's 7, it's 7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
7:15 is not 7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if the promoter says you need to start at 7, you need to start at 7.
Right.
You know,
I know all about
let the
that.
promoter come to you and say, "Hey, you don't need to start now. Let's move it to 7:30 or 7:15."
Yeah.
But if the agreement says you start at 7, be there to start at 7.
Right.
So that's how I started playing drums,
Okay.
because the drummer was always late.
Always late. And then,
So I started playing 1 or 2 songs until he would get there. Then he'd get on. And then it went from 2 songs to 3 songs to 4 songs. Till one night he got there and I just like, yeah, I'll just keep playing.
nice, man.
He was never late again.
Wow. That's great. Yeah, reggae drummers are hard to find over here, man.
Yeah,
That's,
but the thing is, to play drums, especially reggae, you just have to feel the music, man.
right.
Feel the music.
And know the beats and stuff.
Feel the
yeah,
music.
Yeah,
Feel
the
it.
mu-
Once you
yeah.
feel it, it's going to pour out.
Right.
Just feel the music.
Yes.
That's what you got to do. So I also play the piano. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
probably all
I
the
meddle around
yeah,
with the
yeah.
bass too. And
Right.
all of this came out of the fact that one musician or another is late at a time. So I have to learn
fill
the
in,
instrument
yeah.
to fill in.
Right.
Yeah, and I
I
just
get
kept
it.
going. And then in recording, I start, just playing the stuff.
Right. Learning it.
Yeah,
Trying
and,
to get
and
it
in writing,
perfect.
and in writing, I started, writing, you play the stuff to write. And then I just bring something to somebody like, hey, I need a full team to play this. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I want to let the listeners know it's Edge Michael in the studio here in Kauai, Princeville, live on the radio right now. And it's KKCR FM here. We got another half hour left of the show today. Let's get into this next song. It's called Song for Jermaine, right?
Yes, yes.
Woke up this morning to some very bad news. Wasn't the radio or the TV news. I got a call, my best friend fall by the hand of a gun, another mother ball. Oh, I shouldn't be the bearer of this tragedy. It's so sad to see, but this is the reality. There's more to life than all that we're fighting for. And now I realize there's so much to be thankful for. Oh, I'm so tired of singing the blues. How does it feel to be in another man's shoes? I've heard in life you reap what you sow. Right now, God only knows. But who feels it knows it? Mama done told me so. She said, who feels it knows it? Oh, I hope you know that there's more to life than all that we're fighting for. And now I realize there's so much to be thankful for. Oh, Jaja, one more Jaja, Jaja in your life. Oh, Jaja, we all need Jaja, need Jaja in my life. Oh, I'm so tired of singing the blues. Wish I could really wear another shoe. So sad, so blue. R.I.P. Return if possible. So sad, so blue. R.I.P. Rest in peace. So sad. Oh, yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
All right. You got Edge Michael right there, Song for Jermaine. You want to let everyone know kind of about this song and how it came about?
Well, that particular track, as the title says, a song for Jermaine. Jermaine was a friend of mine that died in a drive-by shooting. He's a very good friend of mine.
Okay, sorry about that. That's
Yeah,
got to be hard.
It was a hard hit because he died 3 days before we were supposed to go together to the UK on a UK tour.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
sorry for your loss.
yeah,
man.
it was-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still, it's one of those days.
Yeah, I mean the brethren. It's hard.
Yeah.
to
He
get it.
was, most Jamaican artists have a right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Jermaine was my right hand. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
So he lived in North Carolina, and I was there a lot because the company Fire Queen Productions they're from North Carolina,
Okay.
and I used to be there a lot. So he went to a party, hanging out, and the word is on his way home 3:30 in the morning, about 3:34. Drive by. He was on the corner about to turn, and they just sprayed the car,
Wow.
shot the car up. He died.
Sure.
And it's just like I'm like senseless. It's like
Yeah.
for no reason at all. So like in the end of the song, I said, R.I.P. Rest in peace, or return if possible.
Right.
Yeah, but it was a hard hit at the
I
time.
bet. Yeah.
It was a hard hit.
So you were grew up knowing him, or
Yeah,
knew him for
I
a
knew him
certain
for
amount
many,
of
many
years.
years.
Many
I knew him
years.
for many,
okay.
many years. Yeah.
And he was involved with your music a lot, and
Yeah, he was, like I said, my right hand.
Okay.
He would, anything promotion wise, marketing wise. I mean, people could reach him to reach me.
wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you couldn't find me, you could always call Jermaine. Yo, Edge.
Right.
Anywhere in the world I am, he would be able to reach me. Like, yo, such person's trying to reach you.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
one of those days.
Yeah, talking
One of
about
those
those
days,
kind
yeah.
of songs. I know,
yeah,
man.
it's kind of
Yeah.
a touchy subject,
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. But sometimes those make the best tracks when you sing about
Well,
your
it's
hardships.
heartfelt,
Yeah.
It's heartfelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally heartfelt. And I'm sure there's a lot of songs that you write that are about your experiences.
I do.
Certain times,
I do.
things that you're feeling.
I do. This particular track, I've never performed this track.
Oh, okay. So it's personal.
It's just too emotional to
Yeah,
perform it. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? I've tried it. We've rehearsed it.
Wow.
And when we get to the track itself, it's like, nah,
No
I'll skip
way.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This life is a hard. Yeah, it's hard
yeah,
sometimes,
It's hard.
man.
Yeah.
So
Really
we're on the air live here with Edge Michael. He's in the studio here in Princeville, and I do want to thank everybody taking the time out of their day to tune into the radio right now. And this is Kauai Live, and coming up at the top of the hour at 6 o'clock, we're going to start the Rastafari Reggae Showcase in the Top 10 Reggae Countdown. Stay tuned for that all the way till 8 o'clock, and then John Montre will come in with Because of Him, with more reggae from 8 to 10 p.m. So now I just wanted to touch a little bit more on Peter Tosh. I know you kind of talked about a little bit of your upbringing and stuff. Now, how are you, how does it work in your family? How are you related to Peter Tosh?
He's my mom's eldest brother. So it's from that side.
Okay.
I didn't grow up spending time or hanging out with him or anything like that. All I can remember is one phone call of him telling me, "Yo, kick off your face, behave yourself."
Yeah. Nice. Hey, well, at least you got a phone call. Yeah, right?
That was one thing I can remember. I guess I was a little, Jamaican boys give a little trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
That was the discipline part. Yo, behave yourself. Kick off your face.
Wow. Did you ever see him play in concert or?
No.
No.
Because back then I wasn't allowed to go to concerts. And stuff.
Okay, yeah. Too young and all that.
Yeah. I talked about Bridget and Friends though earlier. I want to big up my Manning's 90s family. Class of 1990. I know quite a few of them may be tuning in.
Okay.
We now have this WhatsApp group and reconnect with my high school class. It's fun.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, big up Glenn in Jamaica. They're tuning in. So they're just texting me like, yo,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
tuning in. Yeah. And friends in Florida. Yeah, Claudette. Yeah. Yep.
It's a must. You gotta big up your family, man.
Yep.
I get that, man.
Gotta hit up
Yes.
people, man.
And here we are live on the radio, you know, and what a blessing to have you here in the chair and here in Princeville. And, you know, Todd Walker brought
The crazy one.
the crew up.
I just have something to say. It's absolutely wonderful. This is great.
Yes.
The show sounds wonderful. We want this to go pro here, so.
Yes.
I'd really love to hear some of Edge's music. Can we hear some more of his music?
Yes, we are going to get into some more tracks, definitely.
So you know, we talked to Todd about 10 years ago on this radio station in his
Okay.
show.
Yeah, I did an interview on Beatbox Time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Beatbox Time Machine, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, I know this guy.
That was like 9 years ago?
Yeah, something
9
like
years
something like
ago.
that.
It's
Yeah,
hey, maybe
something like
we'll
that.
get to Kauai if you ever come.
Right?
They will. So
That's what we
yeah,
do,
man.
right?
This
But
is
now,
the one,
now I'm
you know?
actually thinking that and I need to discuss it with the rest of the crew. You know, the exposure crew.
Right.
VR.
We looking at maybe coming back and touring all the islands.
I think
Bringing
it-
the band though, the full band.
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
it's a good
instead
idea.
of just jamming a few shows here and there with different
Right.
people. Just bring a full band.
Yeah. I mean, I had no idea when he was, you know, he sent me a message, oh, can he come and sing with you? I didn't know anything. I was like, I don't know. I had so much, you know, things to deal with, so
Yeah.
I had no idea. But, man, would have been great to have you there. Let's talk about your albums again. Now, you said you had 10 albums, right?
Yes, I'm on my 10th.
On your 10th album. Okay. And like out of the 10, were there, say, like which ones kind of were like popping up? Like, did you win any awards or any kind?
If It Ain't One Thing, won a film festival award
Oh, wow.
for the music video.
Okay.
For If It Ain't One Thing, It's Another.
Okay.
And like I said, we Rebel with a Cause was nominated number 3 in the top 10 albums
Okay.
in Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there are one or two things. Cornucopia, the album Cornucopia, I won Album of the Year award for that also. So there are quite a few notches.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Yeah, we want to make mention of those albums so that if any of the listeners
Right, the
are
album
out there.
Cornucopia, My Search. My Search is a, like Chris over here, like thumbs up. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's the track you played, Equal Rights, earlier.
Okay.
That's from My Search.
Oh, nice.
That's from the album My Search. Deeper. Did we play Deep River Woman?
Not yet.
It's
that
pretty
might.
popular from Cornucopia.
Okay. That would
From
be-
the album Cornucopia, because the songs you're playing and the track listing I see you with, that's from various albums, from different albums.
All right, let's get into that track right now, and we'll come right to the interview again. Stay tuned.
Deep River Woman, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Deep River Woman, Lord, I know she's waiting, just anticipating all my love. Spend a night in LA, just another chance to see you. Just you and I. Wanted you to know that my playing days are over. 'Cause all I do is think of you, the writings on the wall. Deep River Woman, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Deep River Woman, Lord, I know she's waiting, just anticipating all my love. I've been out in the world, I guess the fast life had me going, but now all that has changed. I Finally made up my mind about the one thing I've been knowing. You're the only girl I've ever cared for in this world. Oh, deep river woman, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Deep river woman, Lord, I know she's waiting, just anticipating all her love. Look at the love, girl, it's forever. Took me a long time to realize that I've come so far and end up going nowhere. Girl, I need you by my side. Oh, deep river woman, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Deep river woman, Lord, I know.
All right, it's Kauai Live, and we are live right now. Kauai Live here with Edge Michael, and he is here visiting, touring, exploring the music world. And we just heard this track here, and Deeper River Woman. You want to explain a little bit about this track and how it came about?
Well, Deep River Woman is a cover. It's actually that song was written by Lionel Richie, actually.
I thought it sounded
Yeah,
familiar.
that's
Yeah.
a remake of a Lionel. There's another remake that I see you have on your list.
Okay.
How About Us? Champagne.
Oh, wow.
Also, yeah, that actually came out in 2020.
Okay.
But Deep River Woman has been around for a while. That song was released in 2013,
Okay.
2014. It was pretty popular.
I bet.
Pretty popular, especially in Jamaica.
Yeah.
There are certain countries in Europe that I play that I have to play that.
That's the song, the
Yeah.
anthem. I call them
It's-
anthems.
Yeah, it's funny sometimes you go to different countries and songs that you expect to be popular, they're
Yeah.
not. And there's
Right.
songs that you don't even think of that would be popular there that they are.
Right.
You know, so pretty much whenever I'm going into a country, I normally ask the promoter, like, hey, what are the tracks that are the popular tracks there?
Right.
You know, what are the hit songs there?
Yeah.
You know, especially a country that I'm going into for the first time,
Right.
you know. But they're different songs are popular, different
That's
places,
very
man.
professional, man. I like to hear that.
Oh, well, the thing is, I'm a showman.
Yeah.
I love performing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on stage, a good quality microphone, my band,
Right.
a good PA system,
Yep.
10, 20,000, 30,000 people, 40,000 people. I'm at home.
Yeah.
That's where my heaven is.
I know all about that, man. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, one of my fun shows that I can remember is playing in Cancun
Wow.
for the Caribbean Festival.
Okay.
You're talking about maybe 52,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Woo. Fun, man.
Wow.
It's a lot of fun.
Cancun, huh? It's a
Bands
reggae big
kicking.
over there too.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Reggae is big everywhere.
Yeah.
Reggae. Some little place. I mean, I play the Seychelles on the coast of Africa,
Okay.
and you can't believe how big reggae is.
Right. It's massive.
You know what I mean? Some little places, some little islands that I go to sometimes, and I'm like, can't believe how much reggae these people know.
Right.
And I'm not talking about just knowing Bob Marley or Peter Tosh or,
Right.
you know, the Wailers or, you know, maybe Jimmy Cliff or something like that or Burning
Right.
Spear. But they know me. They know Lutan Fire. They know Jamason. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
They know the younger cats.
Yeah.
In the business, I'm like,
Yeah.
these people are really listening to reggae. You know?
Yeah. I
It's,
like to hear that. I'm
Reggae's
always
big, man.
I'm always telling people, man, that it's reggae's bigger everywhere in the world, and I'm trying to bring that energy here to Kauai, and I'm trying to bring, even my shows, I always try to bring Jamaica to the forefront where it belongs, because you get a lot of acts now that aren't Jamaican that are reggae. And
Right.
like my mission is to bring Jamaica to where it belongs again,
Right.
at the top of reggae. You know.
Right. Right.
But before I get off the subject, I did want to mention we got Chris Davis in the house, and yeah, how you doing?
Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. We really do. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And we were talking about Dove and getting Edge Michael over here, maybe for a concert tour in Hawaii.
Absolutely.
And I know the Kreutzmans are tuning in right now.
Yes,
and
yes,
let's get Edge over here, man. We want to get him a show,
full
a
band.
tour.
Yes,
Yeah, with the full band. Yeah,
yes,
make
with
it.
the full
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I thank you for that, and thank you for having Edge over here. We've known each other for over 22 years, and he's just a diamond in the rough. I mean,
Right.
he's a showman. He's honest, ethical, and
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him over here, but we had this thing called the pandemic, and we've been on
Right.
hold for a little bit. And I hope everybody in Kauai is happy, healthy.
Yes.
But I've done 2 tours on your island. One was with a funk band called Little Hercules, very, very successful. Had a great time, and the other one was a band called Bonfire Dub. So we want to do
Nice.
it again. This is not my first rodeo here, so we want, with people like you,
Yeah.
the support to bring over true Jamaican reggae
Yeah.
music.
Amen. Yeah.
But thank you again.
Yeah, my pleasure. And Edge Michael, what a blessing it is to have you here, and talking about your music and stuff. And from this point, say here April going into May, do you have any tours, concerts, festivals, anything coming up that, say, listeners online or something, or someone who's going vacation somewhere, they can maybe pop in and check one of your shows?
Well, as Chris mentioned, the pandemic. just
Right,
now.
so no
we
music
canceled
right now.
pretty much everything for
Everything.
2020, and
Okay.
all the projected stuff for 2021 was canceled. We have a few tentative dates currently.
Okay, sure.
In July, we're going to be in North Carolina.
Okay. Where?
We're in Wilmington. Yeah, I think it's Wilmington, North Carolina.
Is it a
in
show,
July? Yes,
festival?
it is. It's a festival.
What's the name of the festival? Do you
Port
know?
City.
Port City Festival?
Yeah, Port City Reggae Festival.
Oh, okay. Anything else?
That's the one that's tentative. That looks like it's gonna happen.
Okay.
There are a few more tentative dates, but the promoters are very iffy at the moment
Hesitant,
because the
yeah.
different cities, it's like it's changing daily.
I know.
You know, so I mean, they're saying, "Hey, reserve the dates," but we're not sure because
Right.
we don't know what our governor is gonna do. We don't know what the state is gonna do, what the city is gonna do.
Right.
You know, we're not open yet, but possibly we're gonna be open July, possibly August.
Right.
It's all possible.
Yeah, right
so
now, yeah.
confirm though that these guys they're gonna push the envelope,
Right.
and it's July, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. Hopefully, someone out there can tune in and
Yeah,
get out to one
definitely.
of the shows.
Definitely.
You know, yeah.
Definitely.
And then you had one other date too, or that was the one.
That's the one
That's
that's,
the one, okay.
confirmed, and they're
Okay.
gonna push the envelope. There are a
Okay.
couple more that they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it, but
Okay.
they're not sure they want to push the envelope. So there's still that thing. They're saying, hey, we don't want to get it out there yet until we have the city or the state or saying, well, hey, we're open up to
Right.
that cap.
Okay.
Because they don't want to, for want of a better word, put a wrench in the wheel.
Okay.
They don't want to stop their show before it gets going. So they're not even advertising yet. They're just confirming with us and,
Yeah.
other artists.
It's all kind of
Yeah.
up in the air.
Exactly. This pandemic has been really rough for us musicians.
I bet. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about your band because you were mentioning getting your band out here.
Mm-hmm.
So, just tell us how did you come about with your band, and how long have you been with them, and do you have how does it work with you and your band?
Well, for me, performing without a band is like cheating the music.
Right.
You know what I mean? I perform with tracks. Yeah, I'll do it if I have to.
Yes.
But that's not how I enjoy
Right.
performing.
Right,
You
you want the
perform
band,
with
yeah.
a band.
Right.
So you give your audience a full show.
Yeah,
You know, you
that's
can
what it's
get
about, yeah.
like I mentioned earlier, I'm a show person, so I want to
Right.
rap with the audience. I want to,
Right.
and
Talk
you
and-
really can do that with a band.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's hard to do that with tracks.
Yeah.
You can, because I've done it.
So is there
You know?
like a band that you've used for years or close brethren that you've seen come up in the band playing instruments?
I
that you...
have a full band. I have my Edge Michael's band.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how did you get everyone together?
Well, like I told you earlier, I've started band business a long time ago, like
Right.
playing in the hotels and stuff. So I've
Right.
always been a band person.
Right.
Currently, my current band, though, band members, for example, one of my I carry two keyboard players.
Nice.
One of my keyboard players, Keith Sterling,
Okay.
which I'm not sure you know who Keith Sterling is. Keith
Sounds
Sterling
familiar.
was Peter Tosh's original keyboard player.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
He's like a legend
Wow.
in Jamaican music.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Pretty much the musicians, well, Keith Sterling lives in Florida,
Okay.
you know, so we're close in Florida. We're always hanging out
Right.
in Florida. Anything we're going to do, we project and then we go for rehearsals.
Nice.
And originally I was flying my musicians from Jamaica, my original band from Jamaica everywhere.
Okay.
And then it became a little burdensome for promoters in terms of expense wise, flying 7 people, you know, from Jamaica to
Right.
you know, I mean, to France, to different places.
Right.
So I created another team in the US to do like the US shows.
Okay.
You know, whenever we're in the US, we perform with this group
Right.
for East Coast, West Coast, no matter where in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Then House of Rhythm, as I mentioned earlier, they're
You
in Europe.
play with them at all?
They're in Europe.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So whenever
nice.
we're in Europe, that's the band.
House of Rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You know, so it's just creating different elements all over
Yeah.
the world to make it. I mean, for promoters, it's a business. For
Right.
me, it's life.
Right.
So what I try to do is just to make it easier for promoters to do their business.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I'm playing, say, in Budapest, for example, House of Rhythm is from Austria. You know, if we perform with House of Rhythm, they've been playing my music for over 15 years.
Nice.
They know my music.
Right.
I just need to tell them the set list. I go in a week before, we rehearse, and we're ready for the show.
Yeah.
It costs the promoter almost very, very little for
Okay.
transportation for the band from Austria to Budapest.
'Cause they're right
You
there,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Instead of flying my entire band, all 7 of us,
Right.
from Jamaica
Yeah.
to Budapest.
Right.
You know? So it's just finding ways to make it easier to carry an entire band
Right.
or to have an entire band. Because like I said, my thing is, if you're not performing with a full band, you're cheating the music.
Right.
You're
Well,
cheating the audience.
I wish I could talk longer with you. We got about 5 minutes left of the show. Before we leave here, I always ask artists, do you have a conscious message for the kids, the children?
Life.
Right.
Life. Look at it from all angles.
Yes.
Don't be blindsided. You know? And read, research. Make every day another day of learning.
Nice.
Every single day.
Yeah,
Make
man.
it another day of learning.
And give thanks, man. Always
Yes.
got to look out for those little ones.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
definitely.
And also, I was wondering, would you like to do any a cappella?
Blaze fire, water, raging fire. Welcome the Hindu warrior. Blaze fire, raging fire. Like the spliff blaze a chalice for all the fallen soldiers. That's Todd. Beatbox Todd. Oh, so we're hanging out in KKRCR, hanging out in Kauai, Beatbox start making a beat, and I'm singing a new melody. That's beatbox start right there.
Yes.
And that's Edge Michael right there. And
Yes.
this is KKCR with Willie Judah right
Yeah.
there, man.
Thank you, Willie.
Right.
Live.
very much.
Yes,
Definitely.
my pleasure. Edge Michael, always a blessing to have you here. I want to end off with one of your tracks here. I don't know if you want to pick one of those.
Oh man, there's so many songs on here that you have.
See, one
and
good
we're pretty
one.
much out of time so far. Let's go with number 14. What can I do?
14. Okay. Thanks again for having you here, and all the blessings to your family and children, man. One love.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
Na 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 na. Oh yeah. Na 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 na. What can I do? What can I do to make it up to you? What can I do? What can I do to make your dreams come true? Oh yeah. I know I have done you wrong. Oh, please understand. Breaking up was not my plan. And now I can't carry on. What can I say? What can I say to clear the clouds away? Tell me what can I say? What can I say to blow the blues away? All text, tweet, Instagram, but still you won't respond. So I'll put it in a song. I hope you hear it on the radio station. What can I do? What can I do to make it up to you? Make it up to you. What can I do? What can I do to make your dreams come true? Hey, I know you're feeling sad, and I can blame you for being mad. But there's a rupture in my heart. There's no way we should be apart. No ignition, no brows, no thought of all the plans we had at the start. My friends say I'm insane, but I'm in love. Yeah, I'm a man in love. Yes, I'm in love. Yeah. What can I do? What can I do to make it up to you? Make it up to you. What can I do? What can I do to make your dreams come true? Hello. I know I've done you wrong. Oh, please understand. Breaking up was never my plan. And now I can't carry on. What can I say? What can I say to clear the clouds away? Tell me what can I say? What can I say to blow the blues away? All text, tweet, Instagram, but still you won't respond. So I'll put
All right, it's the top of the hour, and you are in tune to the Rastafari Reggae Showcase tonight. I want to thank everybody tuning in wherever you might be for the best of reggae music 2021. There's so much new stuff coming out in reggae music, and we just give so much thanks for the music of reggae music and its nonstop reggae vibes, as always, here on the Rastafari Reggae Showcase. Hope you're having a wonderful evening wherever you are out there. The Rastafari Reggae Showcase is made possible by KKCR sustaining members in partnership with Coco Care, Kava Kauai, and Ho'olono Naturals.
Coco Care proudly supports community radio on Kauai by underwriting this KKCR program. Coco Care, providing insured, spurless coconut tree trimming and hazard removal for your home or business. Coco Care, keeping cocoa trees healthy and safe in Hawaii Ne for 20 years. 808-635-6854.
Kava Kauai is pleased to support Kauai Community Radio, a family-operated business serving traditional kava on Kauai and around the globe for over 20 years. Available at Harvest Market, Papayas, Hoku Foods, and at realkava.com. For more information, call 808-821-1039. Kava, the drink of peace.
Ho'olono Natural Remedies, an Aina-based company that supports Malama Aina practices, offering Kauai-made farm-to-bottle herbal preparations for optimal health and natural vibrations. Ho'olono Natural Remedies can be found at health food stores near you. International shipping available at HOOLONO.com.
Mahalo for supporting your Kauai Community Radio Station. We got a great reggae show coming up here for the next 2 hours, and I do want to say thank you for tuning in, taking the time out to listen and show support for your favorite radio station in the world. We're going to get right into some brand new music right after this message.
Hear ye, hear ye! You are cordially invited to enjoy Storybook Theater's Troupe of Troubadours as we celebrate literacy, poetry, and resiliency in honor of William Shakespeare's 457th birthday. On Friday, April 23rd at 6 p.m., the Storybook Theater in Hanapepe presents a selection of scenes, sonnets, and soliloquies at different Hanapepe town locations with a VIP reception in Sparky's Peace Garden. All the World's a Stage at Storybook Theater, Friday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. Tickets at Eventbrite.com. Shakespeare's Birthday Party, or 808-335-0712.
All right. Thank you for supporting your Kauai Community Radio Station. We're going to get right into the Reggae Top 10 Countdown. As always, all the top 10 picks coming out for 2021. Brand new releases of April right now. And this is number 10 this week on the top 10. It's The Gideon, and it's called As We Rise. Top 10 Reggae Countdown here on the Rasta Showcase.
Rise in the morning.